I'm going.
Now it occurs to me.
Look at that. Yours picked up real good. Hey, look, we're here.
Yes.
We're here.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So it occurred to me as I was watching previous ones
Yeah.
that I tend to look at the camera and straight ahead like I'm talking to,
Yeah.
our wonderful
Audience.
viewers, whereas you turn and talk to me.
Yeah, I do both.
So I should I be turning and talking to you?
We should talk to each other. We're here for them and for us. That's weird, eh? Yours connected, right?
Yeah.
Mine didn't.
Yours did. Oh yeah, mine connected.
So I have to hang on, go into YouTube real quick. It's just so I can see that it's going. By the way, who are you again?
Oh yes. So I'm Polykiss.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I check ID.
Yep. And you are?
I'm hyperlynx. I'm the other side of the conversation.
And this is this, that, and then some. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
I am not live.
And I just did live chat.
I am not live, according to this.
Should I take your pulse?
Oh, there we are.
Okay.
No, my phone says I'm alive.
Oh.
I am alive,
Your phone
but I
says-
wasn't live.
Gotcha.
There's a
Alright.
difference.
Oh,
And we're usually,
apparently,
I don't know why we bother putting in time on these, and we actually haven't in the last little while. It's just whenever we feel like going.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you left the blanket on.
Oh, I did.
It's okay. It blends into the background. Look at it.
Oh yeah,
It's fine. Oh, there's the dog.
I can remove it.
No, I'll leave it. It's fine.
I
If you
just-
want it there, it's fine.
I was cold earlier.
There goes the dog. We can hear the dog, but people can't. Okay, so it says I'm live. We're good. Just turn off my dashboard. Yeah, this is just on drugs. That music is freaking annoying. Let's pick a different one.
Oh, did you say that the driver was awesome and the food was crap today?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I did not. I did not do that, but we should say that. Let's change music. That music was bugging me.
So, well, I can do that later.
Ooh.
We
There it goes.
ordered supper by delivery because I was cooking.
You felt like cooking. How's the music in your ears? Just checking.
It's fine.
So yeah, turn your headphone down.
I didn't feel like cooking. I've spent now 2 days
Sitting in front of the computer.
7 a.m. till 3 p.m. on a world summit. Bum bum bum. From
Yeah, but we won't tell anybody today that you were just sitting downstairs.
well, I fell asleep downstairs actually this morning. I got up and
Took a
went
nap.
online, and then I came down to grab some breakfast and had a nap, and it was a long nap. But anyway,
It's okay.
fortunately, it was a Zoom call, and there was what do you call the text following
A
the
chat?
drivers? A chat thing.
And the closed captioning
and
too.
they were taking notes in the chat. Like the staff of the guy that was running it were taking notes. So I just went back and went, oh, okay. I didn't.
Anything interesting?
Well, when I went downstairs to grab supper, not supper, breakfast. The speaker at the time was talking about investing in stocks and his secret program to help you make millions at this. And I was listening to what he would allude to without you having to pay whatever the heck.
Thousands of dollars
I
or
think-
whatever it
I
was.
think it was, I don't know. There was so many different prices. There was a whole bunch of different programs that people will to give you a taste of what they want, what they're willing to give you, and then they want you to buy their course and take their course, and then there's workshops following that you pay extra for, and then there's some of them do one-on-one coaching, and to follow up with the information, as they want you to succeed. Because then you can say, yes, this is an amazing program, and you should pay the whatever. The first one was $28,000, and they reduced it for the people in the session to $2,800, and then there's like you can do it in payments, and there was another one that was, I think this investor guy was, I think it was $5,000 for his course.
Wow.
but there was a for this thing discount of like still $900 or I don't know. It was reduced, and the reduces are good, but I can't invest in much. But he was saying that you can, beginners can make money, like not wackadoodle money, but they can make money for sure, following his formula. And I was watching when he's talking about analyzing the stock and watching, when it goes up to this point, you wait till it gets here, and then you buy, and then when it drops down to here, this along this line, then you drop off, and you analyze what sector they're in, and there's all these secret things. And I've heard some of that stuff before, and that it really, you can make money at stock if you are willing to put in the homework and analyze the history of the stock that you're looking at, the history of the company, and are aware of what's going on in that sector. Like he was talking about, you're aware of what's going on with that in that market, what's around that company that would impact them, and all that kind of stuff, and pay like really close attention to current events and all kinds of stuff. You're really on the ball, and this is like your focus. You can make money, but that's what stockbrokers are for, right?
Oh, exactly.
Is to keep track of all that stuff, not the average person, but he's teaching you how to be a stockbroker. And it was interesting and makes sense, and I imagine with anything, if you applied yourself to the techniques that you're being instructed on in any of these things. There was one that was about publishing, another
Right.
marketing, and all this stuff. And the ideas that they're talking about, they're really they can be labor intensive. Their shortcuts are
Sorry, just popped my phone open.
their shortcuts could work well if you're right on the ball,
Right.
as it is with pretty much anything. If you want to succeed at something, you have to be willing to put in a lot of time to research it. You have to be willing to ask for help and pay for it. And, it's a lot more focused than the average person would want to put into it. But he lost me at the beginning because he said that beginners can make money at this with is like a minimal investment of, say, maybe $200.
Right.
And I've looked around at some of the banks have trading options
For a lot less.
like Scotiabank and TD both have stock trading
Right.
factions to their services they provide to their customers, and it's like 500, 1,000 minimum buy-ins. There's no $200 is not happening.
No.
And so it's not something that I can do right now, is invest that kind of money, because you have to remember, even when I was putting money in mutual funds, it was, I'd go on, there'd be less money in there than what I put in there. They'll you got to be willing to lose. It's it's like going to the casino. You got to be willing to
Lose money to make money.
You know you're going to lose money, so you may well make money, but you're probably going to lose money somewhere along the line, and you can't be losing the rent. You have to.
No.
That has to be from surplus funding, and I don't know. I don't have surplus funding right at the moment.
What do they call it? Money? Extra? Extra money?
Surplus, yeah.
Surplus, yeah. What's that?
Surplus
Funds.
funding.
Oh,
Yes.
I just noticed my eyebrows are all squirrely.
And I don't have that. And if I was going to invest in something, it would be...
Your own company?
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Well, I do invest a lot of money in my own company, but I'd like to see it... I don't know. So I'm looking at all the different options and what people are talking about and taking notes, and that's not a bad idea. And that's not a bad idea. So
I've noticed you've already made some changes.
Yeah. So we're talking transferable skill sets. They're talking about, well, this is what we do with this and this and this. And I'm thinking, okay, and how would that work translate in what I do and where I'm going and how. So I done a little bit of tweaking to our website and things like that.
You've done a lot of tweaking to our website lately, and it looks really good.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I set up with it. They offered one of the things they offered at this World Summit was a free half-hour coaching. So
Right.
you can talk to one of their coaches, not the guy himself, but one of his top coaches, and you can ask any question you want to ask, like how do I get myself into TikTok? How do I, what it related to the concept of succeeding at your business efforts or what you want to do with yourself, right?
Right.
So I thought I would say, well, here's what I'm doing. Do you have any suggestions? Just off the top of your head, suggestions about what I might do. Yeah, and the other, the one today was talking about inspirational. He's an inspirational speaker. He was pretty good. I quite enjoyed his conversation. And he was saying that he was adopted, and he discovered as an adult who his birth parents were, and his birth grandmother. Like, he was already in his career of inspirational speaking. He's quite well known. Les Brown, his name is, and he found that his birth grandmother was also an inspirational speaker from this particular church group, right? And so was his mother, and his grandmother loves red, and he's always loved red, and yet he never knew either his mother or his grandmother, and yet he carries these some very similar characteristics. And he said he met his, I guess, half siblings.
Yeah.
And they grew up with the mother, and he's so much like their mother that like mannerisms and everything. And it's how do you? And I've noticed that in other adoption relationships that I've been privy to. That one particular that you saw the birth mom and the daughter, and you would have thought, holy crap, they're the younger version of the one, like mannerisms and everything. It's unbelievable, and there's no way. It's not a learned behavior for sure.
No.
Yeah, interesting. Humans are interesting.
Well, I would hope so. We'd all be pretty bored.
Yeah.
But that was me testing your chat. Here's a test boo.
Test boo?
That's what it says. It says test boo.
Oh, I see that. Yes.
We're just making sure our chats are working.
Yeah. I didn't put out on Facebook that I was coming on.
I was looking today. I spent a few minutes trying to find a way to get the Stream Deck to post to Facebook.
Yeah.
And it's not easy, but it can be done. I'll set that up for next week. It's like we post to Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there is a way to do Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook all at once.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, because but the only problem is Facebook has to go to a page. You can't post to your own profile.
Oh,
at least the way the Stream Deck works anyways.
Well, I've got like 15 pages, so I'm pretty sure we could find one.
Oh. Sorry. My turn to yawn under the lights.
What I'd like to do is have a little social media gremlin that I just say,
Go do this.
Here's the deal.
Isn't
Post
that me?
it. No, it's me that ends up doing. Here's the
Isn't
deal.
it supposed to be me?
Here's the deal. Go post this to everybody. That you like. There used to be long time ago. I attended another conference years and years ago, and they were talking about this software or website or something that you went to, and you could set up all of your social media accounts.
Yeah, now you gotta
and they
pay
would
for it.
interact and talk to each other, kind of like Hootsuite does.
Mm-hmm.
But Hootsuite has a limit even when you're a paid thing.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
And I have like way too many social media accounts.
I have yet to find one that actually works.
Yeah, and it's so then I see there on Facebook they're advertising virtual assistants where
they do all the work for you.
You could hire somebody that lives in, I don't know, the Philippines or somewhere that has probably a master's in marketing or something.
There's only one problem with that.
And they work for you.
You have to pay them.
Well, yes, that's.
Unlike me, they don't work for kisses and coffee.
You know, you don't work for kisses and coffee anymore.
I do
either,
so,
buddy.
For you.
Yeah. For me, yeah.
I work cheap.
Yeah.
Unless you're a paying customer, then it's $25 an hour. Or is it 30 now?
It's 30. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. We undervalue ourselves.
Everybody does that.
Everybody does.
You have to get over yourself that you can charge money.
Yeah. Well, clearly these gentlemen.
I have no problem with that.
I've been, and ladies, there was a lady too, a woman, one of the presenters. Clearly they've figured out how to get past that little. Well,
see, it's like problem. You said, that people will pay for things.
Well, it's the level of pain. I've heard that repeatedly.
What? Can you explain to those of us that are layman's?
Repeatedly over the last, because I've been taking a bunch of these different courses, and it's the level of pain. So the problem that the person has, i.e. they want to publish their book. How badly do they want to publish a book? What is the level of the pain versus the dollar value of your service?
Exactly.
And when they have the level of pain is sufficient, they will pay whatever it is you're charging.
Well, if they, like I said, if they want it done,
yeah,
and they want it done badly enough, they will pay for it.
Yeah, and so you can't. And that first workshop I was at a couple weekends ago about editing, being an editor. She was saying the same thing. We as editors do way too much crap for free, and we need to value our time.
Yes.
But I see that too as an author, that there's always somebody, I'm your bestest friend from high school or something.
Third time removed.
Can I have the book for free? Well, sure, I'll give just everybody in the universe my book for free and sit here and freaking starve to death. I'll do that. Yeah.
Well, they all think the term starving artist means you.
Yeah, well, and I know lots of authors, it's the same thing. And my authors, I'll say, do not give the book for free.
No, you want to make, the idea is to make money.
You want to, just don't. There's making money, and then there's paying them to take the book. You paid to print the book, at least get that much from it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay to discount and be nice and whatever, but don't cost yourself money.
Yep.
So, but we just, you wrote a book. Oh,
that's cool.
Do you have any idea how many hours went into that and how much work that was?
You know what? A lot of people don't until they start writing their own. And
the same with artists and their paintings or whatever that they do. It's like people are always, can I have that for free? Or can you come do a mural on my wall for free?
Can you do that for free? My second cousin, twice removed, has a birthday. Could you, come for free?
Yeah, well,
no,
because it costs. Somebody had to pay for the paint.
Exactly.
Never mind my time. There's the supplies there.
I have always found the minute you do something for somebody for free, what happens? They want the next thing for free.
Well, there's that, but they also don't appreciate it as much, I think.
Well, look at selling things on Facebook. Right? If you sell it for $5, they'll fight over it. If you give it away, they won't show up.
Yeah. Oh, the free of the when you're selling something on the Facebook marketplace.
Yeah, marketplace. You say, I'm free to a good home, and nobody answers you. But as soon as you say, it's $5 now.
Yeah.
They start beating down your door.
Yeah. The only place I've ever seen that be different is that one time we were doing the booth in Centennial Park, there in Victoria. Centennial Square. The what group is it? It was the Burning group, and they wanted you to give your stuff away for free. Burning Man group, yeah, and you could have a booth, and you could have your stuff there.
But you weren't allowed to sell it.
But you weren't allowed to take money for it. So most of the people were doing demonstrations and referring people to come talk to them later on, kind of thing.
Yeah, make money that way.
Yeah, and I gave away books for free, so because I thought, well, somebody to read it, and they'll come back and want some more. And I was expecting to go free. Oh, here, I'll take 65 of them. Oh, let's go. But they didn't.
No.
They went through the basket, had the free ones in a basket.
Yep.
They went through the basket very carefully, every person, and looked and said, oh, okay, I would probably read that one. Okay, I'll take that one. Right? They didn't just say, oh, yeah, and then throw them out. Because I'd rather they didn't take the book than if they're going to throw it out. Right? You kind of want them to read it.
Exactly.
Give a review would be awesome, or two.
That'd be even better.
Yeah.
That's not bad. So what have you been doing this week besides that? As if I didn't know. But these people out there don't know.
What have I been doing?
What have we been doing all week?
Taxes.
Ugh. Well, no, you did your daughter's last night.
Yeah, but I did mine and... No, that was the week before.
It was a week before that. We've got our refunds already.
You played your last hockey game for the season.
Friday. And that was an extra game. Normally our last game would have been Tuesday.
Yeah.
And the guys are all like, geez, you're in mid-season form. You should play some more. And I'm like, no. It's time for some time off. My body says, no, we're done. I've decided that next season, and I'm going to try and make this happen, is we're going to start recording all of it.
Yeah.
And put cameras at both ends, and both him and I will wear cameras on our masks.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll start putting it up on one of the YouTube channels. It will be highly edited, and of course, for the sake of everybody playing, we'll speed it up. Because I've recorded it before, and the first thing everybody says is, oh, are we really that slow?
Yeah. And all the wives will say, oh, you really do play hockey. Oh.
Yeah. That's the same as golf. You really do play golf. They were asking if Jason and I played golf, and I went, no. I'd get sued by somebody for killing snakes and worms. They're not safe when I'm around golfing. Nope. I kill more snakes and worms.
I haven't golfed since high school.
My problem is,
one of the electives in my high school.
As I was saying on the way home the other day, is I can't decide which hand to use. I can golf left or right.
Yeah, so can I.
Yeah. And Jason's like, nah, it's too confusing. So no, you just turn around and hit the other way.
Yep.
Turn your butt to go around the other side of the ball. It's like you're hitting right-handed, you're just standing on the other side. And then it dawned on me why he's a much better puck handler than I am.
Why?
He naturally shoots right or left.
Yeah.
He's a left-handed shot as a right-handed person.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. See, I shoot the other way. I'm a right-handed person to shoot right. But I should be catching that way because I shoot right-handed.
Ah.
Oh, wait, I can. We should do that. Get an extra set of gear and leave it on the bench. And just change hands midway through. Do you know how much that messes up other forwards?
Yeah.
Because they're so used to going down right side, glove side.
Don't let them figure you out, right?
Well, no, you just change it back. It screws them all up.
So what else have I been doing?
I've been playing a new game. There's a new game out on my channel.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, the Resident Evil 4 remake. I've got, I got 9 episodes in the can. There's 6 of them up. There's one every day at 6 a.m. because that's when the thing says that everybody should be watching.
Huh.
And I've also been doing some retro gaming. Some Castle Wolfenstein 3D. God, I forgot how to play it. It was so bad. And then I'm watching somebody else's video and I go, wait a minute, there's a map. I was just playing from memory.
Ah.
Wasn't doing too bad, actually. For an old fart. Speaking of old farts, my dad just had his birthday. What did that say he was? 81, 2, 3, something like that?
Yeah. He had his birthday. My cousin.
Yeah.
Well, it was really my dad's cousin. Had same birthday
it's still your cousin.
Yeah,
sort of.
Yeah, but same generation, I think, as my dad.
Yep.
But anyways, she had her birthday on Monday, as that would have been my dad's 89th birthday. Oh. And then the next day was his best friend's 92nd birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you start seeing stuff like that, you go, geez, I feel old.
Really?
But it's when your kids have kids that have kids and you're like, oh, geez, no, I really am old.
Yeah. I saw in the Dan Savage does this. Oh, another.
Why do I know that name?
Another Twitter. He's a columnist, writes about all kinds of lifestyle-ish things, sexuality, political stuff.
Sorry, might turn you on.
In the States.
Yeah.
Anyways, I follow his Twitter.
Yeah.
And he's always got this, another there's a obit I didn't want to read.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, who is it now? And this time it was someone from, I think, Portland.
Oh.
Is a long-time drag queen named her stage name is Danielle.
You know what? I think I read that.
Can't remember the guy's real name is, I think, Walt something. But
don't mind me.
But anyways, well-known drag queen. Also 90.
Wow.
92, I think.
92-year-old drag queen.
Yeah, he was really dragging, right?
Oh. You know what? That deserves one of these. That was bad.
Oh dear. But anyways,
is that like the joke where they said your boobs are too warm? That's because one's in your coffee and the other's in your oatmeal.
That's right. Yeah. The photograph though was made quite a beautiful drag queen.
You got any powder over there?
Powder?
My nose is shiny.
Oh yeah, actually I do have.
I just realized my nose is shiny.
Yeah,
your red hair really offsets your color. We have to fix your camera filter.
How does it offset?
Well, because it's forcing the camera to adjust to your red hair.
Well, it looks really brown.
It's red. On my monitor, it's red.
Well, the top does, but
it looks dark brown on the edges. It really looks good, but it's affecting your color.
At least that glaring white strip.
The glaring white spot's gone. Which is made even worse by the chroma key.
Yeah.
That's why I turned it down.
Yeah.
Any poly stuff this week?
You don't want your roots showing on camera.
What roots? I don't have roots. They're all white. I don't care.
Yeah.
I know some guys care about going bald and losing their hair. I don't give a shit. I've been bald.
Well, I don't think I'd want to go bald, but
I don't know.
That might be a thing.
Have you had your hair cut that short like mine once? I can't remember.
Grade 5. My mom trimmed my hair and kept trying to straighten it and fix it.
And eventually it's just like, shave it off, it'll grow back.
Yeah, eventually it was like little spikes. Like I didn't have any.
Oh, you mean like when your granddaughter did that? Remember?
My daughters did that too. They cut each other's bangs.
Well, that's nothing unusual. Kids do that all the time.
Yeah.
Usually on their Barbie dolls, though.
Yeah. So there was something I saw in my Poly Alerts today. It's talking about where's this place?
I have something in our Facebook group that has to be discussed.
Okay.
It almost looks like I'm not going to approve the post at the moment, but it looks like a unicorn.
Okay. So Somerville.
Yep.
City Council.
Where's Somerville? Do we know? Besides in the States.
I'm not sure, but it says Somerville City Council passed their first ordinance allowing for more than one domestic partner.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I said, in what context? So, Thursday night, City Council unanimously approved an anti-discrimination ordinance to protect people in polyamorous and other consensually non-monogamous relationships.
That's awesome.
The ordinance, the first of its kind, according to those involved, prohibits employment and policy discrimination against those in relationships of two or more people.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Especially in the U.S., that's a big deal.
Yeah, so...
Oh, lost your train of thought? Or are you still reading?
I'm trying to find out where it is. It rose from the request by a resident.
What's it called? What? Oh, it'll never find it without the state.
Oh, okay, so this was 3 years ago. Why is it news now?
Because it's, because it can.
City Councilor, Massachusetts-based
so summer something.
Polyamory Legal Coalition drafted that. Okay, well, good that they're getting around doing a lot of good stuff. I still don't see what state it's in.
Wow. So totally unrelated, but sort of. I don't know if you can pull up your Facebook.
I don't know. Somerville somewhere in, I'm assuming...
It's in the U.S. somewhere?
It's definitely in the U.S., but I don't know where. Anyways, yay.
Yay. But here's something that if we allow this to go through, I think we're going to get a whole whack of posts.
Oh, I think it's Massachusetts because the paper was the Boston paper.
Oh, well, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, the Boston Globe. So it must be Massachusetts. There you go. Somerville, Massachusetts.
Nice.
Now, what were you saying, sir?
Well, remember we had a discussion a couple shows back about unicorns?
Yeah.
This one actually admits in the post that that's what they are.
They're a unicorn, or
And they're looking for a couple.
Okay, so that's cool.
You want to read it first?
The other way around is what usually gets.
It's still going to cause some. You just know it.
Yeah.
It's a personal ad. I'm not going to allow it anyways.
Well, if it's a personal ad, it can't go in the group anyways.
It's essentially a personal ad.
Yeah, but so for anyone in the context of polyamory and relationships
Tell
of
them what a
multiple
unicorn
partners, a unicorn is a usually female single person who is courted by usually
Couples.
a married couple, but anyways, a couple, like a male-female couple, to be the third in their relationship. Sometimes it's both people are interested in this person, and sometimes it's one person that's interested in this person, and the other person would be then just like friends, and most often,
or the one holding the camera.
The couple is their rules apply, and the other person is pretty much an afterthought, and that's why a lot of single women being courted react quite negatively to the idea of being drawn into that scenario, because
someone ends up getting hurt.
Yeah, and they're usually treated like a human vibrator, and it's
wait, I'm a human vibrator now. I just lay in bed and vibrate.
Anyway, but there are people and
if it wasn't written in the context of a personal ad and they want to post it anonymously.
Oh yeah,
no. No. Do you want to read it before I dump it?
How could they possibly respond to it if it's anonymous? I will read it first. Anyways, that's the deal, and so there's a lot of pushback from single women in particular, that this is very sexist and offensive to be treated as if you're just there for the as
play toy.
It used to be that there was primary relationships, secondary relationships, and tertiary relationships,
and
but
so on and so forth, and where you go.
But that kind of hierarchy and labeling and stuff is not a thing, is not supported at all in the community, and people react quite negatively to even the thoughts that someone might think to treat a single person like that. They should be treated as equals, and their feelings and input should be part of this scenario. Unfortunately,
it doesn't always work that way.
A couple that's been together for 5, 10, whatever years, they've got their language and their own culture, really, and it's difficult to enter that. You have to really work hard at making everyone comfortable.
That's for sure. I'm looking for something here real quick.
You don't know anything about that, hey?
Not at all.
No. So our other partner and I were a nesting couple, and
that's it. It's such an interesting term.
Oh yeah, that means we lived together.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were a nesting couple, and we both dated other people, and then we came upon hyperlynx here, and his wife, and I dated him, and our other partner dated his hyperlynx's wife, and so we were like a foursome for a while, and then that relationship didn't work, but hyperlynx and I maintained ours, and then he moved in, and we became a nesting trio, which could have meant that he was secondary to the primary nesting relationship, but our other partner was actually adamant from the beginning that not be the case.
Yeah.
That we were co-partners. I think he just needed someone to tag in to keep me in line.
It could be.
I'm not sure.
It could be. Hey, do you know what time it is?
I could be a handful.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yes.
Do you know what time? You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's for time for sponsors.
Okay. Well, you do yours first.
Oh, okay. I had your website all up and running. How about, well, not really sponsors, but in my case, it's affiliates. Ooh, new laptop available from Razer. Let me just put this on the screen if I can not get an echo. Oh. Apparently that didn't work.
I
Oh,
still want this. No, this coffee.
no, it doesn't want to work. Why? Here, let's push the button. And we'll just create another one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that one right there, the coffee cup,
No, I'm trying to get my hand around it, but
it won't work. No, it's too far back.
My
It's
hand.
up. It's up around your chair.
my hand doesn't.
So we're gonna do this.
Here.
You just keep trying to get that coffee while I do this. There we go. Oh, wrong one.
What the heck are you doing there?
There we go. It's called Echo.
Okay.
There's the affiliate new Razer Blade 15. Nice laptop.
You know, it'd be a nicer laptop if the whole thing wasn't black and you could actually see it.
I can see it just fine.
What a stupid picture.
Then there's the mouse mat. It's a glass mouse mat.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Is it like clear glass?
It's clear no, it's frosted. I did look it up. It is frosted because clear, the beam would go right through the desk.
All right. Okay. So it's frosted like the cutting board I have downstairs.
Yes. Yep. And there's
Okay, that's
so
a better picture.
you get-
Scroll.
you get 30%
It's
off
a better picture.
with
Yeah.
with this URL that's currently listed in our description.
Okay.
And I feel like I just swallowed a sheep. Ugh. I need something to drink. Next chance we get, I'm going to take a break.
So this here one here.
Which one? The one I'm looking at? The Razer, whatever it is?
Yeah,
18?
Yeah,
Yep.
what's that? What's that go for?
I think it's like $4,000.
Oh, yeah.
Let's find out. Site's pretty slow, of course. Just because we're using it.
And what kind of bells and whistles does that have?
That's what I'm getting here now. Just hang on.
Yeah.
We're using the internet. It takes a while. So it's running an RTX 4090 card. Really? Geez, I want a new laptop. 13th gen Intel. So, yeah, gamer. 24 cores, 32 threads, which is faster than I'm running. 18 inch. Geez, you could use that. That's a fair size laptop.
Oh, nice.
And it's 16 by 10 instead of like my monitors. Well, actually mine aren't because they're bigger. Yours are 16 by 9.
Wow.
Right. So it's a fair size. Lots of bells and whistles. Of course, it's probably got Windows Home on it. Yuck. There's all the numbers for the geeks.
Performance.
Yeah. 120 watts TDP. So that's, wow, that uses a lot of juice. That's going to heat up that brick. But what I don't see here is the magic button up here, which says buy.
Ah.
Yeah, the internet's slow because we're using all the bandwidth right now.
Okay.
There you go. So, that one.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go. Holy crud balls.
What?
Can you read the prices?
No, I can't. It's too small.
They start at $6,799.
Wow.
This one's $51.99, 43, so looks like $39.99.
Is the cheapest one.
But that's 18-inch. That's a fair size screen.
That's a huge screen, actually. Yeah.
That's a fair size screen.
For
that's
a laptop?
For a
Yeah.
laptop, yeah. And then they've got, right they got on sale right now is the Raptor, the monitor. Oof. That's not bad. $1,200 for a THX Certifo. Who cares? I'm sorry, but who cares? Because I don't plug my headphones into my monitor. Most times that sounds like crap. Now, Razer's got cases. I have not heard how they are. That's pretty expensive for a case. But anyways, you use my code, you get 30% off and you help the channel out. I get 15% on certain items, depending on the items. Power supplies. Didn't know they were into those. Cooling. What do they got for cooling? Razer's got mouse and keyboard, which is what I currently am using. I got a Razer keyboard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I wonder why it's not. Would it be in accessories? Anyways, that's one of them. And then there's this, my store. Oh, mute button. Hyperlynx256.com. Get you to the store. Get you to the store. You get my face on everything. Here you go. Here's the white shorts.
Oh, did you put your face on the butt?
No, I didn't do that yet. I thought that was too obscene. I thought I'd get a hand while I'll go for the butt. Put 2 hands on the butt cheeks. So that's 2 of my wonderful sponsors, or affiliates, I should say. I have one more, which I don't actually have open yet. So I'm going to shut this off so I can change screens, because I have to go through the affiliate portal to get to it.
I still say I want your signature or my signature tattooed on your butt.
Why?
'Cause.
Why?
'Cause that would be cool. It's mine.
Uh-huh. Now, is that fair? Being Polly, having your signature on there?
Well, I didn't say it could be the only signature.
Oh, so here's the other one. This is the gamer fuel stuff.
Oh yeah.
They're not bad. $39. I haven't got any yet because, you know, I have to have money for that stuff.
Right.
But you can get, let's see, you can get vitamins. I didn't know that. That's a new one. That's a new product. And again, this one's 40% off using my code. Shaker cup. Put it together and shake it.
What are the vitamins? Just multi?
I don't know. Let's find out. This is new. The vitamins are new. Veggies suck. I like it. That'll be the one for me. They're gummies.
Oh.
It just doesn't say what's in them.
It should say.
I guess it's WTF. I did not expect them to taste that good. Supplement facts. Here we go. Oh, geez. 3 grams of added sugar. 15 calories for 2 gummies. Can you read that, or is it too small?
It's too small.
But they're vitamin, let's see, C, D2, B6, B12, calcium, zinc. It's not bad. That's in the veggie suck one.
There's no A, E, D.
Not in that one.
Okay.
Let's try this one. Oops. Let's click the right click. Vitamin A, C, calcium, iron, D, E, B1, B2, B3, B6.
Okay, that's more of a
Folate.
multivitamin.
Yeah, this is the big brain. This is a multi.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try the last one.
The other B vitamin is more for, gamers, someone who needs
This one's carbs.
to.
Vitamin A, C, D, E, B6, B12, B5, iodine.
Yeah.
It's not iodine. There's no N in iodine at the end.
That's
it's iodine.
Yeah, so that's more of another multi.
Oh,
but
gee. So I guess it wouldn't be good for us
why?
because the first ingredient is sugar.
The
The second ingredient, glucose syrup.
yeah.
The third ingredient, glucose.
Yeah, so you're getting the boost from the sugar.
Geez, I should take those for hockey. Those would be perfect. Better than Red Bull.
Yeah.
So there's my 3 goodies for the week.
It's interesting.
That's my 3 sponsors for the week.
Take their vitamins, make them gummies, and then they could swap them in for the pod gummies.
Didn't they do those Flintstone chewable things for that?
Yeah, but now it's gummies. And then, and like I say, you could swap them in for the pod gummies.
They'd never notice.
Yeah.
So what's your sponsor this week? What are we doing? What has your sponsor been up to? That'd be you.
Philadelphia Bucks. We're prepping for Buccaneer Day parade. Buccaneer Day.
Explain that to people that are
So in Victoria is the
on the screen.
naval base is there, and the
They've been here forever.
yeah, and so we're they have a celebration of Buccaneer Day parade, and then there's usually what do you call with rides and all that.
Yeah, the carnival.
A carnival.
I guess.
There's usually a carnival comes in Friday night, and then there's like a dance, and then
you're on the screen.
and then
go to the bathroom.
okay, and then Saturday and Sunday are various like field day type events where races and all kinds of stuff going on, and then the carnival's going, and the food places are there, and then inside the building is a marketplace with the model train guys have their setup going, and then there's various vendors and all that. So we got approved to be a vendor for that. So I was trying to organize myself to have a pirate enhancing good decorations around the site, the booth. So I was checking out pirate stuff. So I have that. Anyways, Philith Publishing is a sponsor, and it's our 20th anniversary this year, and we're working on various things and various events. We just completed a book fair participation March 18th, and so then May 13 and 14 is the Buccaneer Day celebration, and we'll have a booth there, and we'll have a writing contest and a community writing contest. So there'll be a prompt, and you can contribute your short story or poem or whatever to that for a prize. And then we also do a community writing event, so that I put up these, those long sheets of easel board paper that stick to the wall, I think. We put up a couple of those, and then a starting sentence, and then everyone comes along and writes another sentence, and they build a story one sentence at a time with a bunch of different people. And then I post that to our blog on the days following the event, and it's always a lot of fun. People get the giggles when they read what's been written and think of something to add to it. So anyways, that'll be our thing. So we'll have a contest and a community writing event, and we'll be selling our books. And I was looking at I had a mystery grab bag for the last event, and I think I'll do that again. But
That was
this
a lot
time,
of fun.
yeah, those went well. People always like, well, what do you mean? I don't know what it is. Ooh, it's $5. Okay. So they were doing that, and there's quite entertaining. People like that. I thought there'd be a lot of kids at this pirate thing, so I was going to do a pirate grab bag for the kids with
Nice
stuff in it.
I like that whole where did you do that before with the big easel sheet where they just the full whatever they call it, the sheet?
That was that event where we were giving away books.
Was it? That's right. Yeah, it was a blast reading that afterwards.
Yeah.
Once we learned how to translate some people's handwriting.
Yeah, the Burning Man thing, and I posted it to the blog. It was quite funny, but having them figure out what they were going to write and getting the giggles about it before
you
they
stand there and
read
look
it.
at this screwed up face because they're trying to figure out, what do I put here,
Yeah.
or what do you want to put here? That is, in my
And-
case,
and-
what do I want to write that's not obscene?
There'll be 2 or 3 of them having the conversation about what to write.
Yeah,
And
that's more
just
fun than anything.
losing it while they were figuring it out.
And
Yeah, it's quite fun.
let's add this to the screen. Can you read that?
Yeah. So then,
We've got some new things.
yeah. So I've done some tweaking,
Mm-hmm.
and this is.
You haven't seen this part.
Oh.
This is what I changed.
Oh, I see. Oh, because you wanted pictures.
That was the only way to get it to work.
Okay. Well, yeah, I give it. Anyways, so this is moving to pull our services more to the forefront of the website.
Yeah.
So how can we help you get published?
Yeah.
And then there's a link there to our rate card, which I've updated, and
Hang on, I'll bring that up.
yeah. So the
I
services.
won't go too far because I forgot to do something you asked me to do today.
Okay.
You asked me to remove the description, the double description, and I forgot.
It's still there. Okay.
I got sidetracked. I was playing a video game.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
the disclaimer. So this is all the services that we provide, and then now that's rephrased a little bit and tightened up.
Yep.
And then we've added the ability to book an appointment.
Right here.
So if you want to have an inquiry, like this is I have a project and I don't know if it's worth doing, whatever. Book an appointment, come chat. We'll talk about it with you and discuss whatever and give you advice and consult on your project and what you want to do and what we can do and what we can't do, and refer you to somebody who can
People
do
that
it,
could do it,
or help you figure out how to do yourself, whatever.
Yeah.
We can send you in another direction, and that initial inquiry consultation is free. But
Sorry, I couldn't figure what that noise was. I'm making
but
coffee.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to do the same contracts as I was doing before, which is
No, because you weren't making a lot of money on contracts, and normally you don't.
yeah, it's a lot of work. So
Unless your first initials are JK or
yeah,
SK, as in Stephen King.
yeah.
And even he has the odd dud.
So, anyways, some of these. So you can blame the conferences I've been going to that give me the idea that
Well,
I need to adjust the way I'm doing
I hate
things.
to say it, but yeah, you do, and I'm glad you've seen that.
Yeah, so I've made some adjustments, and yeah, so things may cost money, but it's clear there what it is.
Yeah, if you're
What
serious
it is
about writing,
you're paying for, and what
Yeah.
how much it's going to cost you. And as I said, the initial consultation is free, still free. I still will mentor, and I'm going to sneeze.
just sneeze. I'll take over. Hey, how come when I load the web page, I don't get the you must edit thing? How to edit the admin page, but you seem to get it just about every time. I don't know why that is. But anyways, as you're continuing to sneeze, I smell that coffee. Boy, that smells good.
Oh man, I would like to get rid of this sinus.
The sinus crap you got going on.
It's so annoying.
Okay, that was a page, right?
Like my nose has not run all day, and I've now sneezed 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway,
That's the way it is.
yeah. So if you're looking to hopefully buy a book,
That'd be nice.
go to the website. If you're looking to publish something and have questions, then go to the website, see what's there, and book an inquiry.
Oh.
We do retail sales from the website. We do retail sales through Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Ingram Sparks, Chapters. We do ebooks all over the map, lots of different places. And we do wholesale to storefronts, regular store, like brick and mortar storefronts too. What?
I'm doing something. It didn't work. I was fixing the website.
Oh, okay.
That's working.
Yes.
So I got at least one story I want to talk about before we run out of time here.
Okay, go ahead.
As soon as I put my headphones back on and scratch my ear. Maybe get a coffee here in a second when I'm done. I don't know if anybody in the world that doesn't know what happened. We'll put this up on screen if you want. I don't know if you'll be able to read this. Can you read that? I can make it bigger if you need to. There you go. Here, let's...
Oh, what about Linus?
well,
Oh,
Linus
yeah.
getting hacked. Oh.
Yeah.
But it actually shows that when you are a big enough channel, things happen. It took less than 24 hours to put it back up.
To rectify it, yeah.
However, it just also goes to prove that social engineering can hit the biggest of companies. If you can read what it says there.
No.
It says someone in a Linus Media Group team. Everybody's blaming Colton, by the way. Even though it wasn't him.
Uh-huh.
Regardless of, as they were saying on the WAN show the other day, we'll just call it Colton, whether it was him or not.
Yeah, somebody downloaded something.
Somebody downloaded a PDF from a potential partner, but the PDF was actually a disguised executable.
Oh.
So it looked like a PDF until you opened it.
Yeah.
And
You know, that's kind of scary business because we get
it is.
we get lately we've been getting that one that's ACH. We have a deposit for you.
Yeah, but when you look at it real quick, sorry, I'm making noise because I've got coffee here.
I've now received it 6 times. I'm not opening it because I don't know who this people is, and they do not owe me money.
No.
And it's got to be some kind of thing like that.
And basically, what it was an exploit, as you can read there. It basically a piece of malware that accessed the user data from all the browsers installed. So it took over the session key and basically imitated the person running the key. And the system had no idea to check whether the IP address was from a completely different country.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty... And what the problem was, is because of the way it did it, you couldn't shut the system down. It tried to block people out, lock it down. But as far as it knew, there was nothing wrong, so it wouldn't let them lock it down. Now, there is a video out there that he made. I feel sorry for his poor editor, who's just said he's going to put it on his demo reel. of Linus walking downstairs, holding a laptop, wearing nothing but a smile on his laptop. And there's a big berry over his butt cheeks.
Yeah, because he was.
He was, yeah,
panicking.
yeah, he was. But he was panicking so much, as he said on the WAN show the other night after Luke explained it to him, that he missed the fix right away. But they only went after the bigger channels. They ran a crypto, everybody's favorite crypto scheme. Double your crypto money.
Yes, but you got hacked too.
I got hacked
so
the same way.
It's not.
It's not just the big guys that get it.
It's not
and,
just the big guys.
But see, they got into my Gmail. That was the thing with him, is they did not get into the Gmail, but because of it, it wouldn't lock him out. He couldn't lock anybody out because they didn't think it was anything wrong.
Oh.
So that was the biggest problem with it. It had no idea. And it took less than an hour to bring down 5 of his channels.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's disturbing.
And then it took YouTube another hour to catch it, to shut them down.
Right.
And then it took 24 hours to get it back.
So you think, why would somebody do something like that and cause that much harm? People are so nasty. They do it because it's a challenge.
Well, that, and they're taking advantage of the size of the channel to double their viewership. They're obviously getting away with it because they've got enough money to provide the hackers to do this. They got to pay them. Right. So the money's getting there. Somebody's falling for it.
So it's the crypto thing that went out is the person.
Yeah, Elon Musk stuff. He was running a live stream, and Linus was actually in the live stream, telling people that it was a hack.
Wow.
And he was getting kicked out by the bots.
Huh?
But the bigger problem, as they were talking about the other night, is the fact the little guy can't do what they did. They can't communicate directly with YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I ended up going through Twitter, and had I not gone through being a YouTube partner, I don't think I had gotten him back. Because I went through them instead. Because Google will not answer you. Period. Even he said he never talked to anybody from Google. They would not answer the system. He was having the same problem I was. He tried to reset it, and it wouldn't do it because it was using the same session token.
Right.
He couldn't get around it.
So Google needs to fix its
customer care. Now, like I said, I ended up going through Team YouTube, and they got me in touch with Google. They got my email reset after 7 tries. It took a while. It took me, a week?
Yeah.
But look at Barnacles. He's still going through it.
Yeah. He's
still got he's pretty choked over this too. Somewhat choked anyways, that Linus took 24 hours. And I responded to one of his tweets, and that's what happens when you have 15 million subscribers per channel. You got a lot of clout.
Yeah.
You make money from YouTube.
Yeah.
And YouTube makes money from you. That's one of the things I wanted to chat about today, because that's the big thing going around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking.
It is. Well, we know what's going on in the world, what everybody's talking about right now. So, Mother's Day. And Easter.
Easter's coming.
Easter's coming quick. Chocolate. My favorite chocolate.
Yeah.
We're going to get a chocolate bunny this year. Dark chocolate, maybe?
Oh, you like your Ferrero Rocher.
Yes, I do. I'm addicted to it. I'm sorry. We all have our problems.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to be in school. Hey, this spring break is
2 weeks long.
2 weeks long, and then there's
unless you're the parents and you're working.
Then like 3 days back, and you got a Easter holiday.
Yeah, exactly.
That's rough life, eh?
Yep, that's a real rough life. That's about all I had this week, because that's been the big tech story. And now, Chrome, Edge, Firefox are all getting together. So Microsoft, Google, and whoever does Firefox now, I forgot.
Yeah.
Are getting together to deal with this session token issue. It's becoming a problem. So basically, like they were saying the other night, is if you get something looks odd, the IP address doesn't match, you don't have to run them through two-factor authentication. Just say, hey, you mind logging in again? Something's weird. Right? And then they'll go away because it'll catch them. That's all it takes. He says, Netflix does it. Why can't Google do it? Google, millions of dollars, Google.
Yeah.
You know, the other bigger companies do it all the time. That's why you can't use VPNs for some things, because they can detect it. And that's how they were getting in. They're using a VPN to mimic Vancouver, which is close enough to them that the system allowed it to work. One of the first ones was coming from Germany. Doesn't surprise me. China, Russia, what used to be East Germany is where most of the hackers hang out. And, they make money at it. They do it because A, they can, and B, they make money. They're always looking for exploits, but that's social engineering at its best. That's exactly what that was. Wow.
A lot of tricky stuff out there.
Oh, I like what they're working on now is USB keys that sit in your drive and you take it out when you're done with it. And if it's not in the computer, you can't get onto sites. Now, the problem with that is all they have to do is pull the USB ports and look for them. I lost you?
Yeah.
Basically, they scan the USB ports looking for a key every, say, 5-10 seconds.
Yeah.
And if it finds it, you can obviously get it. So it has to reset itself every so many seconds so that it can't be detected. Is how you would fix that, but they just can't figure out how to do that yet.
Tricky.
Yeah, it's not safe yet. The world isn't perfect, but like the one guy said, the safest passwords are the ones you write down on your desk and don't store them in your computer. Who still does that? Do we know anybody that does that?
I don't hear.
No, but you did.
I used to when I was
You used to have
working.
a file on your computer, which was a silly place for it.
Oh, it's my yeah. Yeah,
Now, see,
I
what
had an
I've
Excel
done
spreadsheet with
now-
all my passwords to everything in it. But I used to have stickies all over my desk at
I
work
could just imagine sticky
because I had to
central.
change my password every 45 days. It was too stupid to
Nope,
remember.
You just got an email.
So
I've encrypted my drives. I use BitLocker. I've encrypted my drives to prevent a lot of this problem. By the way, we are over an hour.
oh, wow.
Yeah, we've been
that
having a
went,
good time today.
that
Good
went
chat.
fast.
Yep.
That went fast.
So we probably should wrap it up because we all know Bappa's going to be wanting to go to bed soon because he gets up early, and the doggy's going to be all banging on the door going, "Mom, Dad, what's going on?"
Yeah.
You got to get her on here more often. She gets us lots of views.
Yes. And
So what do we got next week? Anything? Oh, next week's April already. Good grief.
that's right.
I know, eh?
April Fools.
Yeah, that'll be the day after.
Oh,
Yeah, we won't do any April Fool's jokes around here.
we won't.
And I know that's not allowed.
Why not?
One of us gets wet, and I don't like that. I don't like ice cubes. Oh, wait, that's birthdays. Sorry.
I can't use the I'm pregnant one.
Well, you could, but I don't think anybody believe you.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be having a pirate ship crocheted for the Buccaneer Day.
Nice. She could have come online and said that.
She could.
She was here last week.
She had to restart her phone to.
She
do it.
has a computer that she built.
I know. Anyway.
It's got it needs a better graphics card in it, but you know what? It'll do for what she's using it for, right?
Yeah. So are you going to build a computer with anybody else soon?
Well, I've heard rumors that your other kid's going to upgrade the one him and I built, and I'm going to take those parts and probably give some to somebody else. We know somebody else has been asking for one.
Yes, true.
But I won't say anything out loud because, you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, that's the other thing I was going to talk about today.
What's that go for? We can go long.
Travel.
Yeah, we've been hearing some problems with that with your kid.
Yeah, so there's a general strike in Germany, which has messed up travel. I mean, I messed up a lot of stuff in Germany, I'm sure, but it's messed up international travel
For
because
sure.
they go through. I think they were going through Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. Now they're going to Munich.
Now
aren't
they're
they?
going. They have to fly
Yeah,
into
they're
Munich.
going to have a layover in Munich.
And there's
I'm
been a
so sorry.
delay, and that messes up the hotels.
Oh yeah,
and
everything. It just screws up down the line.
like a domino of nightmare,
Yep.
which is, and flying is kind of an anxiety producing thing.
Oh, for sure.
At the best of times, and then
Let's just take a cruise.
Some people are just more anxious to start with, and it's not helpful.
No, let's just take a cruise. It's easier. It takes longer too.
Yeah.
Except I don't like being on boats, so we have a problem.
But it's too bad because we live in an economy and a time when people want to travel. They save up their hard-earned cash. They take the time off work, and then something like this,
or they get stuck at their destination and can't get home.
Yeah, messes them up, and it just makes you like you don't want to travel anymore. It's just, but then
now I haven't heard
that shouldn't be either.
If the travel has been as bad over spring break as Christmas. I don't see as many newscasts of it being as a clusterfuck. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, it's not the same as Christmas, but then the spring breaks are staggered across the country here, anyways.
True.
I imagine they're staggered elsewhere.
Well, I thought they moved them so that they all coincided with us here in BC, so that kids can come west and go skiing in the mountains.
Oh, really?
I remember they did. Or was that Family Day? They did that. They brought their Family Day in line with the rest of the Oh, that's right. BC put theirs in line with everybody else's.
Yeah,
because people were coming to Whistler, and in our case, what's the name of the one here? Mount Washington. Good grief.
Mount Washington, yeah.
And they were coming on their holidays, but they wouldn't line up with the other provinces.
Yeah.
So we fixed that.
Yeah. Yeah, so spring break's a bit different.
Unless you're a federal employee, as a friend of mine said.
It's relatively the same time. It's got to be March or April or something.
Yeah, the federal government doesn't believe in families. They don't get that day off.
That's very true.
It's sad.
Yeah.
What else we got? Got anything else you want to throw in here? We're doing well.
No, I just was thinking about travel and his issues, and
yeah, it just makes you not want it. It wants you to stay home wrapped up in a blankie with a hot chocolate.
Yeah, somebody else that was traveling by air that's now in Ottawa.
That's your other kid.
They got there fine, and everything's good.
Yeah, it's too bad they couldn't be there for Tulip Festival. That's just really fun to look at. Tulip Festival in Ottawa is just awesome.
Yeah, that would be fun. But I think they're going to slide over to Montreal and check it out while they're there.
From Ottawa?
Yeah.
You don't slide to Montreal from Ottawa.
Well,
it's a bit of a haul.
Yeah. And then they were thinking about Toronto, but I don't think it's going to work out.
Not going to happen?
Yeah.
Do what you can. I heard they're going to take in a hockey game.
Yes, they were hoping to take in 2. One in Ottawa and one in Montreal.
Actually, from what I heard, Montreal fans are some of the nicest in the league. They're passionate, but they're very nice to visitors.
Oh yeah.
As long as you're not a Leaf fan. they kind of then you know you're going to get harassed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that they'll.
No, that's just priced out of most people's price ranges.
Well, that's not it. I'm just saying I don't think either one of them would cotton to being a Leaf fan even for 5 minutes. So.
True.
So I don't think there's a danger of that.
No, probably not.
But I still liked going to the restaurant there.
Which one? Don Cherry's?
Yes, Don Cherry's.
In Kingston or in Ottawa. Yeah.
Yeah, in my Leaf jersey.
Yeah, rub that one in.
Yeah.
They're not so bad, but they could have a new owner soon, eh?
Oh yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is part of them. Looks like they're going to give it to them.
Oh, the Senators, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's good for them. They could use a new owner. Not that the other owner was bad. Eugene Melnick was fine. He just passed away, and the daughters are like 20 and 21. They do not want to run the hockey team. Understandable. Really. It's not something you actually do.
That would be my personal dream.
What, running a hockey team?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to keep you out of the dressing room.
That's right.
The owner's in the damn dressing room again.
Yeah. Oh, cougar alert, cougar alert.
You'll put a sensor on the door. Actually, having been around that, not that team, but a team, a lot of the guys don't care. They're used to female reporters in the dressing room.
Yes.
And a lot of times now, because of the way the dressing rooms are set up, they still have their gear on or their base layer on.
Right.
Right? The way they actually get changed in a completely different room. Their press is not allowed in those rooms.
Right.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
We won't talk about that, though.
I'd be in there giving pep talks.
Yeah. This is a G-rated show. Remember?
Pep talks with the coach. You know, come on, boys. It's good.
I think it's time to go. You're losing your mind. I don't have to lose mine. I already did long ago. But I think we should say goodbye. We've had a good day.
Yes.
It's been we started a little later. Usually we're 6:30-ish. Hey, can you pull up your YouTube thing just to make sure yours is still actually running?
I can.
Yep. So far, so good.
Yeah, we're good. All right, kiddo. I think it's...
Who are you calling a kiddo?
Yeah, young pup there.
Younger than you, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll say goodbye. Who are you again?
Polychick.
Are you sure?
I'm Polykiss.
Or Polychick.
Yeah.
Both the same thing.
Polykiss.
You know what? One will get you different.
Polychick BC on YouTube, but I'm Polykiss.
One might actually get you, it might get you to Pornhub if you type it in wrong.
I might, yes.
Yeah, don't do that. Hyperlinks over here, it says right there on the bottom of the screen.
Yep. And
Yours
this was this, that, and then some. Oh, wow, 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 wow.
Wow. Okay, goodbye, people.
Bye.
I'm out. No, end stream over there too. End stream on the left. End stream on the left. Yep. See what it says. What did it say? Scroll it down a bit. Nice. Nope, scroll down. You got an hour and 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your total watch time? Hour 17.
Hour 17.
That's a neat trick when the thing only went an hour and 11 minutes. How many viewers?
4. One concurrent.
Oh, 4 viewers? That's awesome. That's a good start. So now we're in, that's not bad. That's a good night. Okay, I'm turning off these damn lights. Yay, it's dark. And then the cameras adjust. Let's just turn off the filter. Turn off the filter. There you go. There you're green. All right, mic's out.